Bulawihé Tavwa, we love Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bulaminaka, I'm Linda Form, a student Suva. I love listening to Today FM because they play latest music and they rock.
Hi, my name is Osinate. I'm from Ba. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bula, I'm a curator from Nandi. We love listening to Today FM. Here in Nandi, it rocks.
Hi, I'm Shania. I'm from Lotoka and I love Today FM and it rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
Yandavinaka, Fiji. In this bulletin, alleged FNPF scam sees more implicated. Be aware of meningococcal symptoms, says Health Ministry. And oral hygiene a concern for Dental Association.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Edwin Nunn.
6 more people appeared in the Suva Magistrates Court yesterday for allegedly defrauding the Fiji National Provident Fund of over $59,000. This is the 4th group said to be involved in the alleged FNPF fraud that has been before the court for the last 3 weeks. The total number of people charged in relation to the alleged scam now stands at 20, and the number is expected to grow. Pranita Prakash was in court and filed this report.
A former employee of the Fiji National Provident Fund, Jack Edward Hiramatsu, and a former clerk of the Itoke Land Trust Board, Andir Finangaranivalu, are now facing additional charges involving 6 more people. In today's case, Hiramatsu picked up 4 more counts of forgery, while Garanivalu added 1 more. It is alleged that Hiramatsu made a false valuation report, while Garanivalu made a false certificate of title to obtain a gain. In the 4th instance of the alleged fraud case brought before the court this afternoon, Temo Tuilailai, Metu Sela Lamba, Eseta Nangata, Iswam Bukurau, Salote Waimbure and Chuana Yambakin Rao are each charged with using a forged document. It is alleged that they used forged certificates of title as genuine with the intent to receive over $59,000 by qualifying for housing assistance based on a fraudulent title. Hiramatsu and Garanivalu were not produced in court, however, will be appearing at a later date. The 6 other people were released on strict bail conditions. The matter has been adjourned to next Friday. Pranita Prakash, FBC News.
The Ministry of Health is urging Fijians to remain vigilant about the symptoms of the meningococcal disease, particularly with other strains of the deadly infection. 6 people have been killed by the disease this year, including 2 children aged 16 and 4. Maggie Boyle with the story.
The Ministry of Health has clarified that the 2018 mass vaccination campaign targeted only 1 strain of the disease.
Last year we had the massive meningococcal C outbreak and the meningococcal C vaccination campaign, which targeted all 1 to 19-year-olds. When we declared the outbreak over in December last year, the Ministry of Health made very clear that while that outbreak was over, we still expected cases.
Health Minister Dr. Ifirimi Wanganambete explaining that while the 2 children who died this year may have been covered under the vaccination, immunization is not 100% foolproof.
Just because we have a vaccination program, immunization program, as Dr. Alicia said, doesn't mean that we are immune to it. All people are different. There are some that have a very strong immunity and they develop the immunity very quickly and very strongly, and some unfortunately don't.
The ministry is urging all Fijians to take preventative measures against the deadly bacterial infection.
It's not airborne. You can't get it by just being in this room with someone who has a disease. It is contact with the saliva or the spit of someone who has a disease. So that's intimate contact. So if you kiss somebody on the mouth, deep kissing, if you live in the same household as a person.
Anyone experiencing symptoms of meningococcal disease, such as a fever, vomiting, a stiff neck and a red and or purple rash on their skin, must immediately get medical attention. Maggie Boyle, FBC News.
Oral health disease is a growing concern for the Fiji Dental Association. President Vikas Singh says Fijians are not well educated on the downside of dental diseases and how they can affect a person's general well-being. Dr. Singh says many Fijians suffer from gum diseases and this often goes untreated. He adds in many cases people do not know how to brush their teeth properly, and if they use the wrong type of toothbrush, it can cause even more damage. The gap between Sunday school and the Methodist Youth Fellowship topped the agenda of the annual Methodist Conference yesterday. The presentation from the church Young People's Department highlighted a massive drop in the number of MYF recorded by the church. The number of Sunday school members stands at 52,000. However, only 24,000 youth are registered under the MYF. Church Communications Secretary Wilfred Rengunamanda says urban migration is also a major cause of the drop.
There is a gap between the younger Sunday school and the MYF. The age group that is between continues to be a concern in the church. So they're reviving the junior MYF. Not only that, they are writing actually writing a book that will help junior MYF teachers and pastors in reviving this and trying to address this issue.
In marking World Mosquito Day, the World Mosquito Program, or WMP, provided the public with an opportunity to learn about their Wolbachia project yesterday. Observed on August 20th every year, World Mosquito Day commemorates the discovery that female mosquitoes transmit malaria to humans. WMP has been releasing mosquitoes that carry a safe and natural bacterium called Wolbachia that helps reduce the transmission of diseases like dengue, chikungunya and Zika. Phase 1 in the Central Division was funded by the Australian government, and Phase 2 in the Western Division is being funded by the New Zealand Aid Program.
The messaging that we give out to the public is just the same as what the Ministry of Health and Medical Services tell people as well. That is to basically keep your environment clean, destroy all breeding places of mosquitoes, and keep putting the repellents and mosquito coils on so that you prevent yourself from the mosquito-borne diseases. And at the same time, we cannot differentiate the mosquitoes which have Wolbachia from the ones which doesn't. So the messaging is still the same.
Interlink Shipping Services will open an office in Lautoka next week to try and improve inter-island ferry services. Director Ashish Kumar says they hope to bring in a fourth vessel by the end of the year to help cater for demand. Kumar says they've taken bold steps in improving the industry already, with the latest inclusion to their fleet, the MV Ohana, which has reduced travel time between Natovi and Nambowalu. The MV Ohana travels faster, reducing a 4-hour trip to less than 3 hours. Kumar says this change is convenient for travelers as it gives people time to do more. The casket business in the country is growing. Dominion Funeral has been around for more than 10 years, making caskets, and is now earning sales of over $100,000 annually. Sales for this particular business have increased over the years, especially when it comes to the deaths of infants and young adults. Chan says there's been an increase in the number of businesses producing caskets.
A good indicator would be the number of other companies that have come out. So there's been a lot of competition in the market as well. A lot of new players have come in, a lot of new businesses have come in, and a few have actually even closed down as well. But I would say, as for my business personally, I think we have had a steady, a number, and over the years, as you know, death also increases.
The Health Ministry says heart disease is the major cause of death in Fiji. In 2017, it killed almost twice as many people as diabetes. Coming up, Flying Fijians continue their hard yards and teaches better netball skills. Stay with us.
Bula na lang ko siya. Dotali taga wali rongo sirma ko na do Fiji na kasi.
Bula ya Veronica Melotoka. Dotali bio na Radio Fiji wan nando mai biti. Na zango mere telawa. Go ngai tabua. Ando talita kana baronga na Radio Fiji wan nando mai biti.
Bula go ngai no keimba ando talita wali na baronga na Radio Fiji wan nando mai biti. Na wali.
Ana zango sani terkuati. Ando talita ka bagalebu na baronga na Radio Fiji wan eno sorry.
Radio Fiji wan nando mai biti.
Welcome back. Flying Fijians coach John McKee says it's always good to have Fiji Sevens coach Gareth Baber around during training. Beba was at Albert Park in Suva during the Flying Fijians training session yesterday. McKee says Beba picks up on things that he can use during the Sevens training.
So it's good feedback for me to have someone, watching our trainings and pointing out things that someone else from outside sees, which is always good. Obviously a very experienced coach, and we do the same around the Sevens. I go to some of their meetings and watch some of their sessions and give Gareth some feedback as well.
Suva football knows the threat Rewa will bring to their Vodafone Premier League match this weekend. The two teams have fought some hard battles and each is aware of the dangers that the other poses. Association President Ritesh Pratap says Rewa's goalkeeping is an area they plan to exploit.
We played Rewa once this year. That was the Vodafone Premier League, the first round we played against Rewa. We lost Rewa 1-0, and that time Rewa were down, but still they came up and they beat us 1-0. And I think playing Rewa is always tough, and I think there is a rivalry between Suva and Rewa, always been a southern side, but we always have that thing amongst us. And yes, Rewa will give us a tough time. It will be a very tough game for us.
More teachers are now equipped with skills on netball coaching thanks to NetGo, a program that aims to improve the standard of netball in primary and secondary schools as well as district level. 25 teachers from various schools in Lambasa were part of the program yesterday, the third to be held in the Northern Division. Eleanor Turangaivi reports.
At the end of this two-day program, these primary school teachers from around Lambasa will officially be Oceania Netball Foundation accredited coaches.
They're able to now coach with confidence, and that is one of our main objectives with this course, is that not only that we want to certify teachers, but the important thing is actually getting them to be confident enough to get out and actually deliver coaching programs.
The teachers will now be among the 252 others who have so far been accredited through the NetGo program this year. Last year, 238 teachers in Viti level were given certification.
These past 2 years, we've seen the impact of this program and how it has impacted the teachers in terms of delivering the coaching. This is the result is that the improvement in participation from the school.
NetGo is a partnership between Netball Fiji and Netball New Zealand, aimed at getting more children to play netball.
For every teacher that's targeted, that's at least 20 to 30 kids that they could impact. So when you think of the ripple impact of that, great energy, great vibe, the teachers, probably the most heartwarming thing is that the teachers really want to be here and they really do care.
At the end of the program, teachers are each given a kit containing 6 netballs and a pump, 2 sets of bibs, first aid kit, a whistle, cones, plus the latest netball rulebook. The program moves to Tavioni on Thursday. Eleanor Turangaiviu, FBC Sports.
Overseas 23-time Grand Slam champion Serena Williams is back playing at the ASB Classic in New Zealand. Her return is being sold as unfinished business after a disappointing finish in 2017. Cloudy periods with brief showers over the eastern parts and interior of the larger islands. Mainly fine apart from possible afternoon or evening showers elsewhere. Southeast winds 15 to 20 knots, moderate to rough seas, moderate southerly swells. And that is your FBC Morning News. Remember to join us at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. For these stories and others, you can also tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. That's it from me for now. Have a good morning.
Hi, I'm Shamiza. And I'm Salma. We're from Nandi and we love Mirchi FM because it's hot.
My name is Rajnita Lata and I'm from Vatulaloba. और हम सब मिर्ची FM सुनता है because it's hot. Hi, my name is Vinita. I'm from Lambasa. I love listening to Mirchi FM. It's number 1.
हमारा नाम सागर रेड्डी है. हम लोग स्कूल में, हम लोग घर में और कहीं भी रहता हम लोग खाली मिर्ची FM सुनता. गोल्ड टाउन तावा में मिर्ची FM दागो मामा.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.